The soft, steady beep, beep, beep from the monitor Mom is attached to is driving me crazy. I've been pacing her hospital room for almost an hour, my dock squeaking against the pale beige tile each time I turn and switch direction. It isn't making me feel better, but I sure as hell can't sit still. My stomach is a mess of nerves and my head is spinning. Every time I try to wrap my head around the news that I'm not the firstborn Montgomery daughter, my pulse jackhammers and a wave of nausea-filled panic floods through me. And the thought of the guys having overheard the conversation terrifies me. They're keeping their distance, but they can't be far, which means if they were listening, they know. What does this mean for me? For us? If the oath is void, if it was never mine to fulfill, will they let me go? Do I want them to? It's all too much to think about right now. There are so many questions, so many what-if scenarios whipping around my thoughts. My head already feels seconds away from exploding. Between the blood oath, the hunters, Brighton, and Mom's accident, I have no idea what to do. I want to run, desperately. Run until there's no such thing as vampires and hunters and blood oaths. More than that, though, I want to kill Scott Ellis for what he made happen. There is no doubt in my mind he's the reason my mom is lying in a hospital bed right now. He deserves to suffer for what he did. My mom has nothing to do with the vampires, and he went after her to get at me, to punish me for being associated with the vampires. As much as the idea of taking one of Brighton's parents from her makes me sick to my stomach, the dark desire I have to see him fall overpowers it. Without thinking, I pull my phone out of my pocket and tap Brighton's number. The line doesn't ring. It goes straight to voicemail, and I hang up without leaving a message. I can't take the chance of Scott intercepting it, which is why I don't text her either. Instead, I keep pacing. My dad comes into the room by the time I've bitten my thumbnail painfully short, holding a paper-to-go cup in each hand. He's at least changed his clothes since I arrived yesterday, when I sent him home to have a break. But he looks exhausted. Dark circles under his eyes, messy gray-brown hair, and the wrinkles around his eyes are more pronounced than usual. He appears frumpy, which is so incredibly not like him it worries me.
You'll wear the tile down to the subfloor if you keep that up, kiddo.
The corner of his mouth pulls up slightly, but the smile is forced, and we both know it. I pause, dropping my hand back to my side. Yeah. He walks closer, frowning in what seems to be realization.
Caffeine might not be the best thing for you right now.
He's not wrong. My pulse is already erratic and my thoughts haven't stopped racing since... Dad? I blurt in an uneven tone. I can't keep this to myself a second longer. My thoughts are tangled like old Christmas lights, and there's no chance of getting them straight on my own. He sets both cups on the rolling table at the end of Mom's bed.
What is it, Calla?
He shrugs off his navy rain jacket, draping it over the chair closest to him, then gives me his full attention. My voice cuts off. Shaking my head, I clear my throat. I know you and Mom had, lost a baby before I was born. His brows furrow as his face falls, and he inhales deeply before nodding.
We did. How did you...
I read Mom's medical records, I blurt. I don't feel bad for doing it, considering it's likely the only way I would have ever known about the child they had before me.
I see,
he murmurs in a tired voice.
I'm sorry you found out that way. We should have told you.
Were you going to? I ask. He opens his mouth, then seems to consider what he's going to say. A moment later, he frowns.
It was never a discussion your mom and I had.
Nodding, I say. So no then. I steal a glance toward the door before looking back at him. The baby was a girl. My chest is tight, my throat dry as I force out. What if this means something? For the oath? Dad blinks at me before his eyes widen.
I don't.
He looks over his shoulder at Mom, then back at me.
We shouldn't talk about this right now.